Well, what we've done is we've extended a scheme that we launched in 2015, and we launched that in response to the growing humanitarian crisis in Syria and Libya that really touched everybody's hearts. What we discovered was that there were a set of potential students who had no access to student funding at all, and for them the door to education was completely shut. And so, as a university that's got a kind of history of inclusivity, of equality and a community ethos, we felt it was important to do something about it. So the Equal Access Scholarships were launched, and they give an international fee waiver, so nobody pays any fees, and then we give the students who get the scholarships money to enable them to afford to live. So students who are asylum seekers, or potential students who are asylum seekers, they can't access student loans or finance at all. They can't work, and many of those students would have to live on £5.27 a day. So actually you've got a set of really bright people for whom, through no fault of their own, can't access education. And at York we felt we wanted to welcome more students from that group and give them welcome them to our community and enable them just to live their lives like other people do. There are about 50 universities across the country who are doing something similar, but York's in the top third of the in terms of the provision that we're providing. So some universities are just giving some language lessons, they're just giving a bit of a bursary and a little bit of support. But what York's doing is to take away the fee altogether and then to give those complete living costs to the students, so actually they don't have anything to worry about. So that's really important, because many of them have kind of overcome massive trauma to get here. So far we've welcomed 6 students over the last couple of years, and that's been thanks to the generosity of alumni, staff and students have all donated. I think they really feel it very strongly. They've got the privilege to be here, and we kind of take that for granted. And once we started to tell that story about imagining if filling in your UCAS form, even if you filled it in, you couldn't get a place, that really resonated with people here, because education is such an opportunity. So for me, the success is having those students having an ordinary life, which has kind of been cut off to them. Last year, in July, their graduating class, they decided they wanted to support Equal Access Scholarships. So they organised a campaign. They got staff giving, they got alumni giving, and I think since we started fundraising for the scholarship, over 400 people have made a gift. And some of those are people in the local community in York, actually, who really feel this is part of York's ethos.